Hold on a minute, guys. I cleaned my glasses for this type of cancer so I can see it more clearly. Alright. So, there's this video I ran across, right? That there was this bill, I believe in Indiana, introduced that under what the bill says, it says 15 minutes after first learning that a mass traffic obstruction of like a police department discovering this exists in the official's jurisdiction, dispatch all available law enforcement officers to the mass traffic obstruction with directions to use anything or any means, necessary to clear the roads of the persons unlawfully obstructing vehicular traffic, right? And there's this channel on YouTube that I'm actually subscribed to that I believe is a communist or a Marxist or whatever. Doesn't really matter to me because I know not all Marxists and communists are the same, but I think this guy is one of those conspiracy theorists a little bit. But him and this website seem to think this law, where's the code? I'm not sure what the code. It's Indiana SB 285. That's what it's called. And this, I guess, senator is introducing it. And they seem to automatically think that it's basically a license to kill for law enforcement officers. Like, that's what they automatically think. They're providing no objective view on it outside of, we have, AR-15s as officers or whatever, we're going to go kill civilians. Okay? And that's a little bit far-fetched. Now, I'm not completely ignorant to the fact that officers have murdered people in the past, whether off-duty or on-duty. I've seen a video of an officer doing that. So I know this exists. I'm not ignorant to it. But this doesn't necessarily mean a license to kill. What I think this means is a generalization. When they arrive at a situation or a traffic obstruction, and they need to disperse people because they're blocking traffic, they would more than likely use pepper spray or tear gas, concussion grenades, generally less than lethal means of trying to disperse the crowd. They're not going to immediately arrive there and shoot upon civilians to kill. However, if there are armed civilians shooting back at police officers, the officers have a right to at least shoot those civilians with the firearms that they're shooting back at the officers if they provoke the officers that way. But that would be a hard situation because there may be people that are not armed that, would be in the way, and the officers don't generally want to shoot innocent people. That's what most officers don't want to do, is shoot people. And now, you can protest in roadways if you apply for a license from the city or the county to do so. You can't just walk out into the middle of a highway or in the middle of a street without applying to do that, because then the officers can block off streets so traffic doesn't go through and hit people. Like these people, this website, which it's usuncut.com, which I think is one of those conspiracy websites that spreads more lies than fact. Same for the YouTube channel I'm talking about. I'll put them in the link down below. Officers just don't outright murder people. Do you realize how that would look to a department, or for a department to do that? It would make nationwide news. Officers don't outright do that. There are bad apples in that bunch, though. There are bad officers. There are burnt out officers. There's multiple reasons why some officers go too far, whether it's through emotion or some other reasoning. But this bill doesn't mean it's a murder bill. This shows you just how fucking insane people are today. At least some people. And it's a shame that despite there can be emotion and logic, right? There's nothing wrong with that. There needs to be an objective viewpoint of something, unless it's outright obvious. This is one of those things that's not outright obvious, that deserves an objective viewpoint instead of just saying, oh, it's a murder bill, you know, cops are gonna kill everyone. That just makes you look like a close-minded dipshit. That's exactly what this YouTube channel is. Not my channel, but the one that said, you know, that showed this whole situation to me, and the website, until I'm proven otherwise. So that's kind of my rant about this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there's bits and pieces where I flubbed, but hey, I don't do these things very often. Anyway, this is Michael. I'll see you next time.